Everybody, welcome back. My name is Michael Jail for Doc's Lure Company, and today we're going to be talking about the 1.5-inch swimmer and some of the other multi-species baits from Doc's Lure Company. This bait right here, like I said, is the 1.5-inch swimmer. It is an incredible bait. I've already caught some bluegill on it this year. It's an awesome bait. I love catching bass. It's almost like Christmas when you're fishing this bait because you never know what you can catch. I was out there one day and I was able to catch bluegill, bass, and crappie on 5 different casts. This thing is an incredible bait. My personal favorite colors are either crystal shad, like the one you see here, or green pumpkin magic. That's an awesome bait. Put it on a small jig head, and you can slay the big bass, crappie, and bluegill. Next bait, this bait right here is one of my favorite bluegill bed baits ever. This bait is the Doc's Lure Company 2-inch flat runner. So what is the best reason to use this on a bed is this tail right here. What I love to do with this tail when I'm fishing for bluegill on beds is I love to cut it right in the middle, and it makes it look like a small little crawfish. And when you're out there fishing for those big monster panfish on the bed, they will go insane over a tiny little crawfish, just like a big bass. If you were to throw a 4 or 5-inch crawbait into a bed for a 6-pound bass, they're going to go insane over it, just the same way as a bluegill will with something this small. A small little crawfish is just like a big crawfish to a bass. They will inhale this thing. I've caught tons of big bluegill and some big bass off of beds with this bait right here. Next bait is the 2-inch DS minnow. So DS minnow is short for drop shot minnow. Two favorite ways of rigging this is just with a jig head, and what I like to do is either with a cork or just plain jig head and fish it in different depths. Is just straight off of a dock. Just sit there and jig it up and down. Anything that's underneath that dock that eats minnows will come out and eat this thing. This is just plain crystal shad, no flake, pretty much just clear plastic. Awesome color for clear water. You guys can see here it's got this small little tail, so when you're putting it on a jig head and you jig it up, that tail catches a ton of water and it has an awesome flapping action. Great bait for when you're targeting big crappies and bluegill. Awesome bait right there. And the next bait, which is the last bait, is from Doc's Lure Company as well, and that is the 2-inch DLC swimmer. DLC is short for Doc's Lure Company. This color is crystal shad with gold, black, and silver flake. Now, this bait right here has done it all. It's caught trout, redfish, and snook down in the saltwater. It's caught a couple rainbow trout. It's caught smallmouth, and it's caught some big largemouth. It's caught some bluegill and crappie as well. It is an awesome bait. It has caught just about everything that swims around here anyway. This thing will catch you a lot of fish. If you're like me and love going out and just trying to catch as many different types of fish as you can, this bait right here is a great bait. You can catch big fish and little fish on this bait. You can catch just about anything on it. If it eats minnows, this is a perfect minnow representation for it. My two favorite colors are crystal shad like that one or green pumpkin magic. Thank you guys for watching once again. If you want to purchase any of the baits you've seen in this video, let me know down in the comments, or you can email me at the email in the description. Thank you guys for watching once again. Bye.